Aram is probably the most classic thing in League of Legends, and its timeless mechanics have barely changed over the years except for some quality of life improvements like the Hex Gates and healing relics that provide additional AoE heal. Although some other improvements, like the turret rubble walls, prove to be futile, I think there are still some ways to make Aram even more fun. I'm Shadam, and here are some exciting Aram improvements that would be cool to see in the future. Number 1. Aram Ranked. Let's start out with the one that's already been discussed many times, and it's been a hot topic over the years. Riot has a clear standpoint on Aram Ranked, as they state a ranked system would go against what Aram stands for, which is a break from the stressful, competitive atmosphere. Another clear argument against ranked mode in Aram is the fact that it's heavily RNG based, as champions are handed out randomly, but to that I have a strong counterpoint. TFT is probably way more heavily RNG based, but it still has a neat ranking system. You don't need to win games or get first place to earn LP, you just need to be in the top 4, and you're also protected from demotion in lower tiers. So we could say that the TFT ranking system is very forgiving, and despite its luck-based element, it still feels fair. So back to Aram. A similar ranking system could be implemented, where wins reward you with way more LP than what you lose on a defeat, paired with protection from demotion in lower tiers, and on top of all that, as great performances could provide you bonus rank progress. This way, the stressful grinding element of a ranked mode would be completely eliminated and everyone could win. Number 2. 1v1 Challenges. Even though there is no ranked mode in Aram, some players still love to bring a very competitive vibe to the game mode, but due to the fact that all 10 players are enclosed in a tight space, showing off your skills in 1v1 scenarios is very hard. So to aid this problem and give the egomaniacs a place to shine, there could be a way to challenge someone from the enemy team to 1v1 in a separate small arena. The challenge could be initiated after level 6 and a player could select their desired opponent, sending them an invitation. If the opponent accepts the invitation, they are both teleported to the small arena located towards one of the corners of the empty map area. The challengers get their HP and resource refilled, and they can begin their fight while the rest of the players continue on with their regular gameplay. After one of the challengers slay their opponent, the fight is over, and they are both respawned in their fountains, giving the victor a chance to recall. This way, you would have a way to safely reset without dying if you have a lot of gold in your pocket. All you have to do is beat someone in a 1v1 for it. Number 3. The Watchers return. I left the craziest idea for last. If you listen to voice lines while playing League, you've probably heard the blue side shopkeeper talk about all sorts of stuff every time you respawn. In a couple of voice lines he mentions the Watchers and how he stands guard against them.
I guard this place, lest the Watchers return.
The Watchers are Lovecraftian creatures from the void that created the Iceborne and ruled over Freyord until Ornn sealed them away into the Howling Abyss, right where the purple team fountain is. The shopkeeper, known as Gregor, has a voice line that goes,
If you hear me sound the horn, the Watchers have returned. If that happens, you must come at once. Bring an army, bring 10 armies, throw those damn Watchers back into the Abyss.
Basically, there would be a special event that would have a low chance to randomly happen once per game. After all players reach a certain level, the horn is sound, and the two teams join forces and respawn on the blue side, while on the purple side the Watcher breaches containment. And similar to the walking Nexus in Nexus Blitz, this massive unit would begin to stroll down the lane. The 10 players, alongside Gregor, the shopkeeper, are tasked to stop this monster, similar to a raid boss fight in an MMORPG. If successful, both teams are rewarded and continue with their game. However, if players fail and the Watcher reaches the blue Nexus and destroys it, the game is over. PvE in League was always a great experience, and we've been asking for one since the Star Guardian and Odyssey events, so it would be awesome to have a special PvE event like this in the game, and it would certainly cause player activity to spike, and it would be hella fun. Which idea would you like to see most to happen in Aram? Let me know in the comments.